Also, Governor Gretchen Whitmer announcing a plan to provide free college to frontline workers, those working in healthcare, grocery stores, and manufacturing PPE.
The governor also planning to reopen construction on May 7th, and the battle continues over the emergency declaration. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner begins our coverage with the governor's big announcements. Jim.
One construction company owner raises some red flags about reopening, saying there's not enough of this to work with this. And what about going into cities and townships to get building permits? Will they be ready?
Do have some supplies and have been able to gain some supplies over the course of the last 5 weeks.
Some 200,000 construction workers have been on layoff for the last 5 weeks. Now with warmer weather, they can return to work a week from tomorrow, working indoors and outdoors. This gives cities and townships a week to get their building permit and inspection operations back open for business. Workers can wear cloth covers or masks over their faces and must maintain social distancing.
The nature of the business itself and the nature of the work, we have always been social distanced, if you will.
The governor this afternoon announcing 2 new financial programs to make child care affordable and accessible to families as they return to work, and a program to provide free college tuition or technical training to all people who have kept working through the shutdown who want to train for new and better jobs.
This program was inspired by the GI Bill after World War II. Historically, when Americans put their lives on the line to defend the rest of us from a foreign enemy, we have shown our gratitude by giving them educational opportunities to improve their lives.
The governor's labor and economic director announcing the state has paid out $2.7 billion to 1 million unemployed Michigan residents. And as some return to work part-time, they have a plan to keep them whole.
As employers bring back laid-off workers at a part-time rate, Workshare will continue to provide partial unemployment support for lost hours. This includes the $600 weekly in pandemic unemployment assistance offered by the federal government through the end of July.
State legislators met again today, including this new committee, to have oversight of the governor and her decisions.
Accountability is a very important and essential component of government, but it's needed now more than ever as our state makes critical decisions during an ongoing public health emergency.
And the Republican Senate Majority Leader wanted to negotiate with the governor when more businesses can open. She rejected it as partisan politics.
I'm not going to engage in political negotiations with anybody. We don't have time for politics and games when people's lives are on the line.
That joint oversight committee will convene at the call of Republican leaders. Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Jim, thank you. And tonight,